Hey yo, Chiksua here. Today we are going to do something completely different. Today we are going to make an account showcase of my own account. So, a lot of people, they are probably asking themselves, hey, is Chiksua free to play or is Chiksua a whale? And I would say Mega Ninja, she would call me a free to play whale. And if you guys don't know Mega Ninja, sorry, you won't understand that reference. If you do understand that, comment down below. And yeah, so I would say I was pretty lucky. I got a gifted account, and if you guys still remember, like half a year ago I made an account, or I made a video already how to increase box CC, and I got a 7 million. Also during the gear gacha I was making another updated video how I was able to get over 9.8 million, and I wasn't even done yet. So now today guys, today we have 10.2 million, and that is the reason. So someone recommended me to actually make a video because not many content creators have 10 million or higher box. And not just that, we also finished the 4th constellation. So if I'm wrong, let me know. If any of other content creators you know are so far basically in the game already, like with the box and also the constellation, because guys, working on constellation, that is just awful. That is just so bad. But luckily we right now have the cosmetic sale that helped us a lot. And yeah, so if we are able to finish up the 4th constellation, we get an insane amount of stat boost. Just to clear that, we get additional 4k HP, 300 defense and 250 attack, which is, that is just beefy guys. And yeah, how were we able to achieve that? So I would say we're gonna also talk like how do you get more constellation, and of course in general how I have such a high box. So number one, of course, is something not many people can have, unfortunately. It's basically having every unit at least one copy, especially the PvP units. So the PvP units, depending on when it comes or when it comes back, unfortunately some people are not able to get it. Like for example the Gear Thunder, because a lot of people were cheating in PvP, but luckily we were able to get a Gear Thunder without cheating, which is the best thing, I guess. Now we're going to show guys, like we have a decent amount of viewer gear. By the way, of course I'm not free to play, so I was always like choking, like I was always saying like I'm free to play, man, but guys, I'm calling most of the Zenith people free to play, so that is more like a joke than being serious. But yeah, so we have 1 2 3 4 5. It's actually easier if we do 4 8 12 16 20 24 28 32, damn, that's a lot guys, 36 40 44 48 52 56 60 64 68, and I guess it's 69, which is the best number in the world, right guys? So the rest are like random pieces or corner pieces, bottom pieces for final bosses or something like that. And yeah, so that is already a big difference eventually. Also, like for example, I have all my bottom pieces on oh, besides of this I haven't done yet, because yeah, as you can see, I'm really down bad on gold, so I haven't maxed this yet. But look at the base, that is really great. The same goes to one orb as well. Actually this orb is in my opinion a bad base until I get a better one. But yeah, a lot of bases of me, they are just 5-star at least, because 5-starring is more or less cheap. But yeah, +5 is additional. Let's see, how much does +5 cost? I think it was like 600k. Yeah, almost 700k. So it is really expensive to actually work on your box. And yeah, now coming to the ult levels. So I would say the ult levels is also something really insane on this account. So like honestly thinking about it guys, like a lot of people think I'm free to play, but think about it, I'm using units like, I don't know, EMEA 6.6 with all the cosmetics, Ram 6.6 with all the cosmetics, and yeah, so you know, that's how a free to play should be, right? Okay, jokes aside, so here everything is 1.6 until I think Yeah, he's still 1-6. Let me see anyone else. Okay, starting from Gear Thunder is 2-6. Let's see where 3-6 begins. I think it begins here actually. No, it's... Yeah, this is 3-6. Yeah. So Mike is 3-6. Frodwin is 4-6. Let me see where 5-6 starts. And that means, by the way, guys, everyone else is 6-6. I think 5-6 starts either at Beatrice. No, it starts here, I guess. Yeah. At the list. So basically here, everyone is 5-6, those 4 units. And below Meliodas, everyone else is 6-6, which is... yeah, I won't talk more about that, okay? Now coming to the thing which also does a lot. So every SA level does 3 consolation points, so GP as well. Every level you're going to limit break, it's going to be 3 as well. And as you can see, we only have 4 units left to 90. So that's why I decided to slow it down. I won't buy any SSR pendants in the Knighthood shop anymore. I won't buy it in the Brawl anymore. And this is something you should do as well. Like, if you are close to finish everything, just slow down the progress a bit. It's not going to be worth it to buy those stuff. So, for example, always buy the SA coins, because SAing is super expensive as well. And I guess we should move to SA now. So, to Super Awakened unit, this is also just honestly disgusting, guys. So here, as you can see, what you should do most of the times in order to increase your box CC is SA them, spread it. Don't SA one unit to SA6 if it's only for box, because if you're going to SA1 everyone, that's way more CC than if you're going to SA2. Because if you're going to SA2, they gain like those weak stats, which are not gonna be worth it. And of course, never pay the taxes, because it's gonna be better to move on to a next unit. And what I have done is basically everyone should be like maxed based on their like, for example, until I would have to pay taxes. They are my English guys. But yeah, that is basically what I have done with SA, and so far my plan is to SA every of the SR units, because SAing SR units is basically a little bit cheaper to get SA6, and SA6 gives a huge bonus as well. And yeah, the rest is going to be basically having cosmetics. So with the cosmetic sale, that's why I'm so low on gems as well. Like, I actually bought a lot of gems, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. So you should try if you can afford that. So as a free-to-play, it's gonna be hard, but as a way, you should definitely check all your units if they have all the available costumes they can have. So basically, here I bought her 5 cosmetics because she didn't have them. Mika, so collabs, unfortunately we can't buy them, of course. Like, yeah, there are a lot of units I actually bought cosmetics, and I'm still not done, guys. I think I miss like 6 or 7 units which are not cosmetics maxed yet, so especially those rare units. So let's actually just do it after favorites. So I think I can find the rare units way easier. Like here, those units, for example, they are missing cosmetics because, yeah, obviously you should, after checking what units you have 5 cosmetics bought already, or if you are missing, you should check, okay, which unit is a higher priority. If you have troubles in finishing the Force Constellation, there's a way to cheese it out. It's not gonna be that worth it. You buy even more cosmetics than after you finished everyone 5-5, because every cosmetic you are gaining, it's going to give you 1 GP. And also, for example, for every, okay, I shouldn't have clicked on him, for every affinity, if you don't max them, do it, guys. It's not gonna be worth it not to max that, because that's just 1 GP for free. The same goes for ult level. I think every ult level gives you 3 GP if I'm not wrong, and also the relics, guys. So relics, I think it has become a very interesting mechanic into the game. It changes up the meta. I really like to do relics, and we also will make a new bird video soon with a new melee. So here, as you can see, like all the free-to-play relics, I got it already. So if you guys have seen my shorts, for example, like Gear Thunder, his relic doesn't cost any of the medals. The same goes to Slater. I didn't do it yet, but if you didn't know, Slater's relic doesn't cost any of those medals at all, and every relic is giving us 10 GP, which is quite a lot. So those units don't have it, those don't have it, they don't have it. Gotha I made it because yeah, I think Gotha is worth it to increase the stats because yeah, unfortunately Gotha's CC is just awful. Githanas, all Githanas will have it automatically. Merlin I don't have, and as I said, once again, all the free-to-play relics you should get, like Alioni is free to play, he's free to play, he's free to play. Of course, as a free to play, if you can't beat all 3 floors without any issue, that's gonna be very troublesome. But if you are actually able to at least beat floor 2 pretty quick, it would be kinda worth it as long you have a safe team. So if you need like 10 tries in order to beat floor 2, that's not gonna be worth it. But if you can actually beat it without any issues, you should try to farm at least with your free-to-play stamina, for example, so that you don't use any of the stamina pots. So unless you have something else you have to farm, like for example, sometimes if I see, okay, I have full stamina, I decide either I farm food or I do 2 dungeons in the gold dungeon, I do 3 dungeons in the books farming, so depending on that, or I just do bird just for the additional eventual blue crystal drop, because here as you can see, I think based on this you can see how much bird I'm actually doing, and sometimes I even sell those because they just take space and you don't need that much. And yeah, that is basically the account showcase. If I have missed out anything, let me know. So of course, like, try to do dailies every day. So I have to still do my demons. I do that every day. I also do PvP every day. Like every week I'm getting at least to Challenger and also Champion 1 just to get additional stuff. For example, here as you can see in PvP, we are even doing top 100. Like I decided to do some top 100 because at the moment it's really awful to play in Challenger PvP because everyone is using CC food and you can't properly farm the coins. So like for example, last week I did like I think 52 matches and I was able to get into top 30, which is, I would say, more or less the optimal goal. So because if you are in top 30 basically, you get the cutoff, else obviously top 10, but top 10 is way harder to get. I would have to do all 100 matches because it's off season though, so it's way easier to actually get it. And here as you can see, our CC with our normal team without food, it's just insane. And so far we have 24 out of 24 matches, so I would say we just do 1 match. And yeah, that's then time to finish up the video. So this video is not here to try to demotivate you, it's more I want to motivate you to see, okay, what are you missing, what can you work on still, and what do you have to do. So here of course looks like it's a real player, so let's actually, no, if I do the bow now, that would be, he would think I'm toxic, so that's, we're not gonna do the bow now. And yeah, I got a really good card draw. And yeah, so by the way, I really like PvP now. With melee it's pretty balanced, so let me know what you guys think about the current PvP season, or not season, in general the PvP. I think it's really great. And yeah, so that's basically it guys, that's basically it for the video. So I hope you guys are going to be motivated to work more on your account, because alone for the GP it is definitely worth it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and peace out for now.